Hey guys, thanks for coming by. This is a quick recap of the Ford Heritage GT3 Champion Spirit livery, the 60th anniversary um, recently that they had, which was awesome, with the Ford Mustang Global Gallop anniversary celebration and a global celebration. Take a look at this. This is something fantastic. The 60th anniversary. Look at all the cars there, all the people were there. I mean, this is one banging party, folks. If you love Ford Mustang, this was a place to be. Now, a new Mustang has got the new Heritage Cluster. Software updates. Ford is giving the 2024 Ford Mustang customers the ability to select a Heritage inspired 1967 68 gauge cluster that combines the best part of the Mustang throughout the years for its classic feel. Now, hundreds of people are going to be able to get this Mustang gauge cluster, spanning multiple iconic years, and evaluated to create this new Heritage gauge cluster. Realistic chrome. I mean, take a look at this. It even gives you the tire pressure and the update and the different things, so you know this is going to be cool. You even have a place that you can even look at the tire pressure. Remember, in some cars back in the day, you would put air in your tire and you would never know what the pressure is as you drive on later. And the only thing would happen with the light come on. Maybe you had to get out and check it. But here, not the case. Now, the update is rolling out for customers who receive this on future updates through the automatic software updates, the recurring schedule and software updates and setting menus. This looks sharp. Let's take a look at this. I mean, just look at that. Of course, the only thing we see is the needle moving, but it gives you an idea of how it works. I mean, it looks fantastic. Let's see what the replies say about this. Well, there's 84 posts, 24 quotes. A lot of people liked it, and there's a lot of bookmarks about it as well. Let's try to go back here. And let's scroll. The Mustang Experience Center is a new hub for Mustang owners and fans. And it looks quite nice, folks. You get the nice flags, you get the American flag, the Ford flag, and there you have a beautiful Mustang up front. Now, amid the roar of the engines, the iconic Charlotte Motor Speedway, Ford is about to hit the accelerator on the Mustang Experience. Now, the Mustang Experience Center is set to open next year, a destination for all those who love Mustangs. You can hit the track, get some merchandise, and then just soak in the rich history of the Ford Mustang. Now, Mustang has always been about more than just the car. It's about the experience. You can get there and do some cars and coffee. This is going to be a special gathering place in the community with the spirit of Charlotte Motor Speedway. Something else. There it is, folks. And boy, oh boy, does that look like an awesome place to be. Now, in addition to the Mustang Experience Center, there's also driving an expansion of hands-on track instruction of the Charlotte Motor Speedway for performance racing, uh, racing schools, all that you can even dream of here. You can learn how to get the most fun and the most performance out of your Ford Mustang. Automotive culture, all that spinning into one, folks. 2,000 acres of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. A 2.25-mile road course and a quarter-mile oval. 1.5-mile super speedway. Something nice. Something nice. Exciting addition to the 1.7-mile road course is set to open this quarter as well. I mean, just look at that. Just Mustang history. the new Mustang GT3 Champion Spirit livery. And boy, does that look fantastic, folks. An Odie and Pass Forward Racers. This is by Mark Rusbrook, the director of Global Performance Motorsports. He is captivated by the life since his dad first turned on TV to watch the Monaco Grand Prix. This morphed into both passion and now this is his job, which is a dream scenario for him. Now, throughout many years, the Mustang has been the front and center for him. The early days of watching the legendary Pernelli Jones, though now to racing the Global Mustang race program, 5 to 7 continents across the world. Wow. This is something else. Text version and downloads. Let's see what that's about. Self-determined service. California, Detroit, Mustang GT3. This is something phenomenal, folks. Something phenomenal. Let's just scroll down. Seeing these babies on the road. 1970 Mustang Boss 302. Here you have the 1965 SCCA B Production Mustang GT350. 1964 is a part of the Total Performance campaign. The Ford turned to the Shelby America. Wow, here you have the Rush IMSA Mustang. The livery on this car represents the 1985 Rush IMSA Mustang. There's something nice. I mean, just look at that. All that history right there, creating his own circle. Something phenomenal. And here we have the convertible. And from the looks of it, it looks quite spacious with the top down. I don't know about the leg room, but it might be okay. We'll see, but usually convertibles don't have. They're notorious for not having leg room in the back seat. I can't imagine this one having leg room because I can see this going here and this is going here and then right up against the seats. But it's a Ford Mustang. The Ford Mustang is basically a two-seater in the back where you put the groceries and stuff like that. But this is something nice, folks. Ford Mustang 60th anniversary package. The classic style from the 1965 original. Let's see what it's about. Yeah, it's going to be available on 1,965 cars. The limited edition Mustang 60th anniversary package celebrates the 7 generations of Mustang driving freedom, fun and style. An design element inspired by the 1965 Mustang Defenders. And then you have the 60th anniversary package, which is available on the 2025 Mustang GT Premium Package. Premium Package trim and the coupe and convertibles. 60 years and 7 generations after the Ford Mustang debuted at the 1964 New York World's Fair, Ford is celebrating the heritage of one of the most iconic vehicles in automotive history with a limited edition Mustang 60th anniversary package. And man, does it look iconic. I love those front headlights. We'll get into that a little bit more in a second. But they took the inspiration from the original Mustang and applied some of the most special design elements. Latest in its limited production run. Now, the Mustang design DNA has never been stronger, more enduring, and multi-generational tribute. And boy, I like that front end. It is something else, folks. I'm so surprised at Mustang. You know, back in the day, I remember it was like in 2001 or was it 2003? Might have been 2005. I went to the Rolex race, and actually I went down to the track and I saw the new Ford Mustang, and man, I was awestruck. And to this day, it has morphed into something legendary. I love that front grille. It is something else. The design is inspired by a clean silhouette of the original car. And that's according to Stephen Taylor, the senior designer. They look closely at the finely detailed elements of the 1965 Mustang, like the fender and the badges, and capturing the fit of the 1965 year for this Mustang. It is something else, folks. A modern sports car. Here's some of the key features for the Ford Mustang 60th anniversary package. An exclusive 60th anniversary badges on the fenders and the trunk, and a lid of modern, the 1965 Mustang badges. Looks fantastic, folks. Unique 20-inch wheels. Something nice, boy. Bright machine details featuring vermilion red, retro themed stamped aluminum center cap, inspired by the 1965 Mustang center caps. Wow. Exclusive side graphics, which can be an option in either the iconic silver, vermilion red, reminiscent of the Mustang's original rocker panel stripes. New grille with unique mesh design is a callback to the 1964 original made with the silver accented nostrils, but also functional air intakes for the 5.0 liter V8. This is something awesome, folks. That front grille is fantastic. Smoked housing of the standard Mustang, night pony red lights, which allow the silver accented nostrils to stand out. Yeah, that does stand out to me the first time I saw the new Mustang. And you see this is something else. You're gonna know when you look in your rearview mirror when a Mustang's coming up on you. You're gonna know it's a Mustang. Iconic silver mirror caps, race red, vapor blue car, callback to the chrome mirror of old white cars, which adopt the body color mirror caps. Wow. Now, those are the different colors you can get. But I think the iconic silver mirror caps, I think it would be cold. I think this would be cold if it was brushed aluminum. But it's still fantastic. It is something nice, folks. Ford Mustang 60th anniversary package. Inside, you can just see the weave, the interior colors, space gray, carmine red, black onyx. Ford Mustang 60th anniversary package is a limited production model. Again, with only 1,965 being made available. Now, this is a nod to the first model year of the car. And man, does that look fantastic. The leather, and it even looks like a carbon fiber weave here. It looks like you can even feel it. Just having his name plaque here, too, is definitely nice. Wow. 0 to 60, folks. Let's check out and see here. It is something phenomenal. That's the night. That's how it looks at night. That's gonna look awesome coming up behind you. I can just see that right now. That's fantastic, folks. The heritage, the history behind us, all the way back to 1960s, folks. Look at that. I remember way back in the day, there was when I was in my 20s, there was a guy who was the manager of a Radio Shack. He had one of these, and I was like, wow, it was phenomenal. And a new one coming out with the just looking like a Mustang, the muscular look and this muscular design of the Ford Mustang is something phenomenal. 60 years, folks. 1964. The 2024 Mustang, the Mustang Mach-E's, was in the hands of 60 journalists. And I guess they had the chance to experience something nice. This is something else, folks. Take a look at this. This is a live stream of the event. You can also check it out here. Let's click on it. here. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, what's up? It's NASCAR champion Joey Logano here, and the Ford Mustang is turning 60, and Ford is going to throw a huge party at the Charlotte Motor Speedway on Wednesday, April 17th. I'll be there along with hundreds of other Mustang fans and owners celebrating the Mustang. Ford will also have their full Mustang road and race lineup on site. Plus, Ford is bringing drift demos and a ton of other awesome track activities, and be there to witness the unveiling of the Mustang's 60th anniversary package as well. Head to the official Ford Mustang channel today to RSVP. I'll see you there.
If you saw that, I'm sure. This is actually, just a quick recap. What an event this was, folks. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day.